Hey guys, it's Juliana, and welcome back to my channel. Hey, it's Julie B. Today I'm going to be teaching you, I'm also going to be teaching you how to make two fluffy bubblegum slimes. And they are inspired by a character, I think his name is Balthazar Black. I know his last name is Black, but his first name is something like Balthazar. But anyway, he's from Despicable Me 3, and he uses bubblegum as a weapon, so we're going to be inspired by that. I still have my school headband on, and I'm changed because I went to volleyball. So yeah, let's just go ahead and start off with the things you'll need. The things you will need are some containers to store your slimes. This is optional, but you can also have food coloring to add a bright pink color to it. So I have lots of food coloring. And you will need some glue. You will need some Elmer's white glue. Clear could also work if you want yours to be like a clear bubblegum slime. So I have some Elmer's white glue. And then you're going to need some glitter glue for the second one. And you should probably use pink, but you could use like purple glitter glue and just dye it pink. But anyway, so those are like some of the things you'll need. I haven't even showed you everything. You'll need something to mix with. I just have 3 spoons. You'll need regular shaving cream, like shaving gel or like the EOS kind that's like not like a lotion, I guess. And then you will need foaming hand soap, regular hand soap. Okay, foaming hand soap and regular hand soap are optional. But you will need shaving cream and then you'll need shaving cream, like the fluffy kind that's like actually cream, and then you'll need like the gel kind or the EOS, or like the lotion kind. So sorry I kind of confused you guys. You also need something to make your slime in, like a bowl or a cup. I'm using a cup because I didn't want to probably like something you can throw away, because like it can get the bowl kind of messy and it can be hard to clean out. So you'll need this, preferably clear if you want to like see. Then you will need some measuring spoons. You will need big and small to measure out things. And that's all you will need for both of the slimes. By the way, you will need two things to make your slime. And you'll need something to put your slime in and something to put your activator in. I'll be using this to make my bowl. Oh, I forgot. You also need water and borax. I'm trying to make these videos a lot better definition for you guys, and so that I'll get a way better and more popular YouTube channel. So, I'm trying to be myself more. Just to let you know, I'm very crazy. So I was gonna do a back to school video, but then school started, so can't do that. But I promise you guys, I will do one next year. Is it possible that I just got like the perfect view for you to see? No, it just fell. It keeps falling. Nope. Okay, that might be okay. So, yeah, I'm just going to try to clear my space a little bit. I finally got my life together. Okay, so goes this side. First, you're going to start out by putting, let's see, half a cup of warm water into your cup, bowl, whatever. I'm sorry, you'll be needing a cup of warm water. 1 cup. So I'm going to go ahead and put that into my cup. This is a cup or bowl for your activator, by the way. So I got my cup of warm water, and make sure you get an exact measurement. And I'm using a really big cup, but if you have a big cup like this, that's about how much it fills up. Then you're going to add 1 teaspoon borax to your warm water. So I'm going to take
a lot of confidence on your hair.
Teaspoon not a tablespoon, a teaspoon. So and measure it out and put in my teaspoon.
Those are people like, those are my good friends not getting around, but they're the ones
So,
like hit and stuff like that.
stop that off. Then you're gonna mix that in until your borax is completely dissolved into the water. So mine isn't completely dissolved. So once your borax is completely dissolved into water, you're going to just set that aside for later. And I did add a bit.
Have you eaten anything?
I did add a bit too much borax to my water. So yeah. Anyway, so now let's take our cup and then you're going to take your white glue. And then you're going to pour as much of that as you want. How much slime you want, you're gonna pour that into your cup. So you can pour a lot if you want to, but I'm not gonna make that much because I want to make like a lot more slime. So, and I've already used about like a lot of this bottle for slime. So
We need more meat.
I put
One shells left, no meat.
So you're gonna put that
Well, you want to top it?
into your. By the way, you also need lotion for your slime to make it stretchy, but that's optional. Now I'm going to add your shaving cream, not gel. Before, after. That's how much shaving cream I add. And I chose this one because it's really bouncy. So then you're going to add some lotion. Be right back. Then you're going to add lotion. If it smells good, your slime will smell good. Then you're going to squeeze a regular hand soap, not foam, just a pump of that. And the lotion you add just a squeeze or a few pumps. Then you're going to add 8 pumps of foaming hand soap. And then mine smells like whipped cocoa butter. I love it. Then you're going to take your shaving gel. It has to be gel, not like the lotion kind. And you're going to add that to your slime. Then you're going to mix all that together. I'm eating the chocolate, sorry. Make sure you kind of pick it up and put it down so like all the glue at the bottom after mixed. And mix it in until you think it's good and evenly mixed. It's like a light glue at the bottom because like of the shaving gel. Make sure I'm getting all of it at the bottom. And the next time I'm going to try to show you when I'm doing it. So mix all that together. Once that's all mixed in, it's time for food coloring. So I'm going to take my pink food coloring. I'm probably going to use a little bit of this too. This one. Because that one's a gel, but this one's like. So I'm trying to show you. So I put 3 drops in. And I'm going to just use that to start off with. Because I want mine to be kind of like a hotter pink, the color bubble gum. So, let's mix that together very well. Okay, mine's really turning out the color I want. Get all the sides. Mine's like a perfect color of bubble gum. You can't really see it as well as I can because the camera didn't show it as well, but it's a lot brighter than that, and it's like the color of an actual like double bubble gum once it's chewed. And it's really the color of the Despicble bubble gum that the guy. That balls are black, which this is based off of music. So it's all up the spoon. So then I have this pink foamy sticky glue. So
What about the sweet part, Sarah?
Now it's time to make your slime. So, you're going to take your activator and you're going to take about a teaspoon at a time and just add that in. So I'm going to start out with about 3 spoonfuls. It's about 3 teaspoons. Maybe. Okay, so I did 5 spoonfuls, and you'll start mixing that in, and immediately your slime will get like slimy. This is definitely a bubblegum slime because it's very like foamy and fluffy and stretchy. So I'm going to add a few more spoonfuls of that, and you're just going to keep adding and then mixing. And you can hold it up like this, and then to get at the bottom, do it at the bottom. And then, so add, mix. This is a very fluffy texture. So, yeah, and then once it's like, once you pretty much have that started, you can start playing with your hands. Mine was a bit too sticky to start, so now my hands are nice. But I'm going to wash them. So keep adding your borax mixture. I'm going to go wash my hands. So here's my bubblegum slime. Then take it out and start playing it with your hands, and then it will get the texture you want, and like the borax will set in and mix in. And this is definitely a bubblegum slime because bubblegum slime is different than regular slime because it's super soft and bouncy, and it's just like so bouncy, and it feels like cotton candy, and it's just so soft, and it's super fluffy like a cloud. It's super duper fluffy. And so this is like the perfect bubblegum slime. It is actually a little bit lighter, the color is, than I wanted it to be. It looks a lot lighter in camera, but it looks a lot lighter on the camera than it does in the lab. But I might add a little bit more food coloring in it just to give it a little bit more of a darker color. And you can like pat it. This is like so cool. I love this. This is my first bubblegum slime I've ever made, and I actually made this recipe myself, and I'm so glad that it turned out this well. And there's a few more like pieces of slime down here, and the more you start working it with your hands, is the more it will get exactly the texture that you want. So yeah, it is, you can kind of see some white in it because some glue got in it because there was a little bit of glue left at the bottom from like, you know how there's like those little creaks in the cup, or that happened. So I love this slime so much. Like, look at what I can do. And you can stretch it, it's really stretchy. Okay, so it's not as stretchy as most slimes, and you can poke it too. So there's some poking for you guys. And you can just play with it so much. It's so fun to play with. It feels like cotton candy. I love this one. I'm so happy I made this, and I'm really excited to see how the other one turns out. The other one's going to be nice and glittery. So there's this slime, you see. So you can literally like squeeze it, and it will feel like, oh my gosh, I can't even explain how this feels. Pat it. This is the best slime. I'm going to play with this one a bit more. I'm going to add a spoonful more of borax, just because after it sits in the container for a while, it does get a little bit like sticky. But anyway, make sure the container does have a lid, or you could also use a bag, but make sure it is air resistant, because if air gets on your slime, it will just make it all sticky and hard. So Yeah, I love this slime so much. It's so soft and so like squishy. This is the perfect bubblegum slime ever. So I'm going to slide that in here and we're going to go make our next one. Next one is going to be a little bit different, but I'm going to go wash out this cup and my hand. So I cleaned out most of it. There is a little bit of glue at the bottom. And I'm going to start out with my glitter glue. And this is your glitter slime. And I'm really excited to see how this one turns out. This one is a little bit different, but it's basically the same as the other one. You will still need wax and glue, as you can tell. And yeah, you'll need everything I showed you at the beginning. Those are the things you'll need for the two slimes, but not both of them. This one doesn't use all of them. You'll see in a minute. So however much you add is how much slime you're gonna get. You actually end up with a little bit. Well, it's going to be your slime base, but you'll end up with a little bit more than how much glue you put in. Then you're going to add, after you add in your glitter glue, you're going to add as much water as you have slime. Once you've added as much water as you have slime, you're going to mix it in until it becomes like a watery glue mix. It's going to be still like glue, but it's going to be a very watery glue. So mix that in. Here's kind of the texture of it. Runs a lot. I'm going to add just a little bit more glue to mine because mine is a little bit too watery. But I'm just going to add a little bit. I don't know. Once you add a little bit of glue, I add it, you don't have to add a little bit of glue, it's just mine was too watery. But once I add that, it's a different texture a little bit. So yeah. Now it's time to add your shaving cream, but this time you're going to add a little bit, like one squeeze. Last time we added a lot, but for this recipe you only add a little bit. So you're going to add a little bit of shaving cream, a little bit of shaving gel, a little bit of hand soap, regular, and that's it. Then you're going to mix it all together. So first you add a little bit of shaving cream, which you can see I added that much shaving cream. Then you're going to add a little bit of hair gel, shaving gel, which you can see is the blue. And then a little bit of lotion. I don't know what that yellow is. Oh, then you're going to add some regular hand soap. So, just going to go over, then you're going to mix it all together. So I'm going to go over that one more time. You add your glue and water. Then you're going to add your hand soap, shaving gel, and cream. Then you're going to add your regular, hand soap. So, no family hand soap for this one. So we're going to mix it all together. Trying to get it at the very bottom because that's where most of like the pink is. And you can see your slime is now a completely different color. It still has the glitter in it though. Now we're going to dye it. Use your food dye. So we're going to take, I'm going to use a different one. I'm going to use this gel food dye. And you can also use the liquid kind or whatever other kind of food dye there are. So I'm going to see what color this one is. Because this one's neon, but I think the other one's neon too. So now I'm just going to mix that in. You can see, oh my gosh, this one's a really pretty color. This one's like a purplish. So of course the camera has to make the light not show it that well. But it does, like, it is a really pretty pink color. So the two slimes are a little bit different. And you'll see, because one you use less shaving cream, and one you don't use hand soap. And there's also something else you use in this one that you don't use in the other one, but we haven't had it back yet. So then you're going to add, this is optional, but I'm going to add a little bit more glitter to mine because it's not that glittery once you add all the other stuff. I only had glitter glue, but if you do have regular glitter, use that because you can add a lot more. So I have a light pink, and then I have a hot pink, and I have a red. So I'm going to start off by adding the red. So I'm going to add some glitter. So there's the red. Okay, this might have been glittering the whole time I was gone, but sorry if it was, because I had to get my glitter glue, but I don't know if it was glittering or not. So I can't remember. So now I'm going to add my glitter glue. Here's how much glitter glue I've added so far. I've added the pink and the hot pink, and this one's almost empty, this lighter pink, but I'm going to add what's left. And this one's more of a solid color. It's not as clear as the other two. So, now I'm going to be adding this clear light pink. Ooh, I'm hot. Okay, so I'm going to add some of that. I'm not adding the whole tube, but I'm adding just enough. So, I still use this one. I can't get the cap back on this one. Now I'm going to be adding some of this multicolor one. Multicolor. So there's that multicolor one. Then I'm going to be adding some of this gold. So I added some of the gold. Now I'm going to mix all of that glitter into my slime. So this will, just be aware that it's going to change the color of your, it won't change the color of your slime, but it will put, like, it will, like, it's hard to explain. Make sure you mix it in. So I'm just going to mix that in. This is very glittery. So I'm going to go through and add a little bit more, and then I'm also going to add some of this white. So that's what my slime looks like right now. You can see all the glitter is that little spot. So I'm going to add some white. All those little spots in there is the glitter, and that big white chunk is what you just added. I'm not going to add any more gold, just because the gold does change the little color a little bit. I'm going to add some multi-color. Can never get the top back on this. So I added all the colors. Now I'm going to see if there's any left in this little pink one. Didn't add any more gold, but I'm going to. Just going to add a little bit. Now I'm going to add a bit more white, because there's a lot of white. So I am a very artsy person, so I make a lot of things. Then I'm going to mix that. So I use this glue a lot. I'm going to add a little bit of the other food coloring to it and put it on a toothpick and just splash that in there. So I added a whole drop because the toothpick doesn't really blend out. So here's my slime. Now you're going to add a little bit of hair conditioner. It can be any, but I'm going to use VO5. You can see my Strawberries and Cream VO5 conditioner in there, and it's going to make it a lot softer and creamier. So you're going to mix that in very good, and it actually makes it almost a little bit more like a slime. So here's the texture we have. This runny glue. The other one didn't run like this one. So we're going to see how this turns out. Now we're going to add, I'm just going to pour a little bit in here, but only a little bit. So I added a little bit of borax mixture. You guys are kind of falling. So I added some of my borax mixture. makes it like a slime. So, there you are. Look. So here's the slime. So then I'm going to hold it up so I can get a little bit at the bottom. Easier if you pour it than just doing a spoonful, but you just saw how much I pour. So just about 2 pours is probably going to do it. Make sure you scrape it all off the sides, just so you have like, the slime will be a lot better. So here's the color of my slime. It's nice and glittery. So this one is it's still a little bit sticky, so I'm gonna pour some right there. And this is the same borax mixture as I used for the other one, because you can just use the same one because you have a lot left over. So put all that at the bottom. Still sticky. I'm just going to probably to make this easier, I'm going to take my borax spoon, put some on it, and just stick that in there. Stick, stick, stick. And especially put it around like where it's stuck to your spoon. This is video is long. Now my slime is a lot tougher to mix, and it's not sticking to the spoon. So now we're going to take this out and start playing with it. So, a few sides are sticky, but that's just because borax wasn't on that side. Oh my gosh, this is a really good one. It doesn't feel like the other one did. It's not as like soft and stretchy. It's very stretchy. This one isn't as soft and like, this one's really bouncy too. This one's really bouncy. It isn't as soft and like when you squeeze it, it's not the same, but it is still a bubblegum slime, because this is also the texture of bubblegum slimes. There are really a lot of different types of bubblegum slimes, depending on what you want to have. So now, let's see. I'm just going to smell it. Okay, so I'm going to take some coating for you guys. And here's the stretch. Oops. Here's the stretch. You have to stretch it softly, because otherwise it will break. So that's very good. Just more, play it around with a bit more, and play around with it a bit more. I'm going to add a little bit more texture. Sorry guys, this is really long. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed me making these slimes, and I hope they were helpful and that your slimes turned out very good as well. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye. Make sure to tap the subscribe channel and hit the thumbs up while you're at it, and comment down below what videos you want me to make. So thank you guys for watching.